Wake up, kids, it's Joe and Nick for your weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gangsta commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have even worse than they did. So fill your boats, use your spoons. It's Shaturday morning cartoons.
Happy
Saturday, everybody!
Here we are.
Welcome
We did it.
to Saturday Morning Cartoons, the first one of 2025. Our first one without George for the time being.
It's gonna be weird. It's
Gonna
gonna
be
be
weird.
He's on my mug, so he's here in
That's
in
good.
spirit. There
Just
you go.
keep that held up.
Yeah. So we will miss George during his leave of absence, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
I hope that he's like watching him and he's like, I gotta get back there.
Yeah.
The people. I need to curate commercials. I need to, that's what I'm hoping.
We have to
Yeah.
have a really good time so that he has serious FOMO and like can't wait to get back.
Okay.
So-
We're
All
gonna
right.
have to really pretend.
Well, yeah, bad news.
Hey, especially.
I'm wearing this hat because we'll be watching. It's the first episode of 2025. It's the one without George. So I wanted to start things off with a bang, and I found a cartoon called the Pigsburgh Pigs from 1990 that aired on Fox.
Yeah.
And this one might be one of the most forgettable ones we've ever watched. So,
Well, if you remember when I did the theme songs, we
Right.
did a Piggsburg, but I think I misspelled it and called it Pipsburg or something.
Oh,
Yes, you did. I do remember that.
Still in my head every time you say Piggsburg, I'm like, no, it's Pipsburg. Like my brain rearranged it, so Piggsburg sounds weird to me. It feels like it should be Pipsburg, but anyway.
well, yeah.
I'm happy you bought a hat for this.
Well, I had this from a Better Off Dead costume, so I didn't. I made it
perfect,
for
right.
that. So repurposing. However, let's start off by talking about mugs and cereals. What's everybody got?
I actually have a cereal now. I
Whoa!
usually do fun mugs. The thing is, I'm in Chicago now, right? So I go to grocery stores where they have parking lots. I don't go to like
like
you call-
delis and
Yeah, Nick, you call that
Bodega.
one in your neighborhood price gougers. Like
Yeah.
most of the grocery stores in Brooklyn are price gouger ones where it's like $8 for a box of cereal. Not in Chicago. I went to this place. They have a bargain bin, and I bought this in the bargain bin, and I go back every time. It's always $1.57. Tricks loaded for a
Ooh,
buck
Ooh.
for $1.57.
holy
And
cow!
boy, does that upside down sticker make it extra appetizing.
Yeah, past the expiration, but tastes the same.
Reduced.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
No.
old is it exactly?
I mean,
I'm
I'm going to throw it away after this episode.
Okay.
But,
Well-
after we tape this, but I'll crack her open.
There's
and-
some new loaded cereals coming out for this month. Actually,
What
There's
does
one-
loaded mean?
Why do you know
It's-
that?
It's got like a cream inside of it. Like there's a s'mores one coming out. I've had a loaded cereal before.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't realize it was like a whole.
I had a
subgenre of cereal.
birthday cake loaded cereal. I think it had frosting in the middle. What do
Yeah.
you think?
I think it's old. It's really dry,
Hmm.
and it's not good.
$1.57 worth.
It's going right in the. I'm going to return it. I kept my receipt. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they did say
but-
reduced.
Caitlin, you asked the right question. You're like, how do you know that about how Nick knows that there's
Right.
loaded cereals coming out later?
I
this month?
follow some cereal influencers on Instagram, and so I'm got my finger on the pulse. I have a mug. Let me just show this mug. This is a actually, this was a gift to you, Caitlin, from Bill Mancuso.
No
our-
way!
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
He said, I don't know if he said, hope you don't have this one already. I got it at RetroCon last year. Congrats on the book. This is from our buddy Bill, who made the maquette, the model of the Shaturday gang.
Right, and it's a 7-Up collector series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is appropriate because we have the three of us on. Here's to good friends.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's
gonna-
great. Thank you, Bill. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm
So I
going
will
to.
ship this your way.
I'm going to contend that no two Ziggy mugs are the same. You know what I mean? There's just so many of them out there
Yeah.
that I've never seen like doubles. They're always a unique one. because
Yeah.
they just cranked out so many of them.
Tom Wilson was
For every
busy.
occasion, and then for
Mhm.
non-occasions too, just for like, are you sad? Or
Oh yeah, yeah.
are you having a blah day?
Yep.
Would you get? Where would you bet? Even odds. I'll give you even odds on this. Is there an Arbor Day Ziggy
Hmm.
somewhere
Without
out
a
there?
doubt, without
Yeah.
a
You think so?
doubt. Yeah.
He's under a bear tree, and yeah, I can see it now.
I even
Okay.
have a Ziggy gardening set from the 1970s. Like literally anything that you want to do, any activity at all. there's a Ziggy piece of merchandise to align with it.
Who do you think's winning in the merchandising wars between Ziggy and Peanuts? Like who's
Hmm.
winning that?
I mean, Garfield's the champ, but
you think
yeah,
Garfield's a champ?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And then, I mean, Peanuts definitely. I mean, no one. I don't think they make Ziggy merch anymore. So
Yeah.
time is
Right, but Peanuts is still going.
Speaking of peanuts, I have a cereal as well. And because we're watching Pigsburgh Pigs, it's a pig pen theme.
Whoa! Cool.
Yeah.
Is that reduced?
No, actually, I paid
Oh.
full price for this baby. And chocolate checks. I feel like Pigpen, like a dirty child
Yeah,
advertisement for food, especially food that's brown.
right.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm gonna eat it. It's pretty good. So,
With that kind of stuff, since you're in the comics biz,
yeah.
when you buy a box of cereal like that, do you preserve it so that you can hold on? Like,
I mean, of course.
do you
Yeah.
keep it in the shrink
Forever.
and everything?
In the shrink.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
you
Pardon
handle
my
it.
delicious crunch.
You handle it with gloves with your Billy Ireland gloves in the
Yeah.
controlled area. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
right where that box of checks is going.
It's all
How's
part of visual cultural history. So,
Right.
Mhm.
How's the Pigpen cereal?
Gravelly. Yeah.
I could see a cloud of dust when you put the spoon up to your mouth, just kind of trailing behind it.
I love Pigpen. I was actually like a very filthy kid, so I relate to Pigpen more than any other Peanuts character.
Oh wow!
Did
Good
Pigpen
info.
have any depth to his personality besides being dirty, or did he?
He was dirty and happy. So those are
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Most
But
dirty
no, I don't
kids
think there's
were.
a whole lot else going on there.
Did they ever dive into his home life at all, or like what was going on in
If
his
they
world?
did, I don't remember or haven't, read that.
Maybe in one of the
collection.
lesser specials, like Disco Beagle or one of those. They're
Right. Pigpen takes a shower.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
have a
yeah.
nightgown to show off too,
what's
since
this?
it's been a while. It's actually my first Garfield nightshirt.
Oh wow!
It was a Christmas present. It
You have-
said, "You have obviously mistaken me for someone who gives a hoop-de-doo."
Oh,
Oh, he's got a little propeller beanie and a robe.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
a
I like
good
it.
one.
I like his
I like
expression on that one. Is that vintage?
Yeah, it's from '78. And I also feel like whoop-de-doo feels like a Joe-ism. Like I feel
Yeah.
like you'd say
Mm.
something like that.
I'll work that in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're definitely someone who doesn't give a whoop-de-doo, right?
not at all.
Yeah.
No,
So
never have,
well, you-
never will.
Definitely won't about the Pigsburgh Pigs. But I'm glad that we started with two cereals. We're back on the cereal kick because I have a cereal commercial with a pig in it. Take a look.
You can take a bite, take an alphabet's bite. You can make a game out of eating every letter in sight. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. You can crunch them left and right. You can take a bite.
Yikes! The big
To get
pig!
away from that pig, you can bite the word big. To beat the pig at his gig, you can bite the words big pig. You can take a bite. If you want to start the day with the breakfast you can play, you can
Take a bite!
post-alphabet cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. You can take a bite.
Genuinely
loved
liked it. Genuinely liked that song.
Yeah, I remember that commercial, and yeah, I guess that they're trying to lean into video games. But do you remember what alphabets tasted like? I don't.
I loved them. I thought
Yeah?
they were great. Yeah.
they're just really plain, right? Like
Like
maybe
Cheerios?
very lightly sugary,
Mhm.
but barely, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
I would put them in the pro grain family.
Ah,
the-
Pro-Grain, yeah.
the pro grain where it's just or
Yeah.
kicks. They're maybe in the
Okay,
kicks family.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, let's. Pigsburgh Pigs is a Ruby Spears production on Fox Kids, 1990. 13 episodes and takes place in the village of Piggsburg. And anthropomorphic pigs walk around with hair and clothes, and there's the two leads are the Bacon brothers, and there's one duck in the town named Quackers. And at first glance, I started watching this and I'm like, oh, okay, there's two wolf brothers that are the antagonists, and that makes sense because the big bad wolf. But no, it's far weirder. right next to Piggsburg is a swamp that they call the Forbidden Zone. So most episodes of this, they're fighting supernatural monsters.
What is
Like
there?
vampires.
Is Oingo Boingo in it?
No, but
I wonder if Oingo Boingo did that alphabet song.
yeah, it sounded like that.
Like
Yeah, a
something
little
they
Danny
could've
Elfman.
done.
But yeah, no, it's more like like Frankenstein's. And the one episode I pulled out, we're gonna watch one, which is clearly they ripped off Critters. So there's like critters that they find in this Forbidden Zone swamp. So it wasn't weird enough just to have pigs and wolves in a small town. And the voice cast is sort of an all-star lineup of Canadian voice actors. So we have Tara Strong there, who did all these voices.
Wow.
And Powerpuff Girls and
Did
everything.
you put together that artwork?
No, I take
You have
these
that
from
Photoshop today?
yeah. I take these from people who are far more dedicated to voice actors than I am. But they often appear at conventions, so they'll have this art that appears. And this guy is no longer with us, but this is we've heard him as Len Carlson. We heard him in the Raccoons cartoon, who plays a character named Rembrandt Proudpork. This guy was.
I bet he's like Welker-like because it looked like he had a lot of Welker-like characters behind him.
Yeah, this guy, his name is
Cyclops.
Yeah, he played Cyclops, but his real name is Norm Spencer. No longer with us. He played Puff the Wolf, and this is the guy I thought was who I actually did know. This guy's name is Keith Knight. He plays Portly Bacon, and he, before getting into voice acting, his first role was in 1979 as Fink in Meatballs.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got some
And,
pedigree here.
Yeah. So we're going to hear that theme song that Joe played during one of our theme song episodes, and then we'll get into an episode called The Creatures.
Okay.
Orculation.
Cruising through piggy heaven, they're the porkers we adore. See all the fun they get in Pigsburgh Pigs.
They're the porkers we adore.
Splashing, laughing, they know who to watch out for. Those wolves wish they were having Pigsburgh Pigs. Piglets like making mischief, wonder what they're up to.
Look at vampire.
Duck would love to miss it when they do what they do. Pigs go for big
Those are the critters.
places, then they wish they'd stayed at home. Now they're lost in outer spaces. Pigs, back pigs.
Great sound effect.
Yeah, good sound effect. We have to have names for all the sound effects. You know, the
Oh, kind of like Growlix and things like that.
right, exactly. Yeah. Or the chomp that
Mhm.
So what would you call that one? The one that went into the mud?
I'd call it the I don't know how you spell that. But
Poichh, maybe.
yeah, let's call it a pock.
Okay.
Okay.
A potch. Yeah. Two writers on this one.
Yeah.
I bet George is watching this right now and he's like, I gotta get back. I gotta get back.
Yeah, he's already thinking of a pun about a Hamlet or something like that.
I love the character design so far.
Yeah.
I hope it just follows them and never mentions the pigs.
Well, I know. Imagine if you're watching this as your first episode of Pigsburgh Pigs. Nominated I think 5 pig puns so far.
I like his male pattern baldness.
George Costanza of Critters.
Behold my new mud hot tub.
Oh, Remy, it's gorgeous.
Give me a break. It's perfect for pig parties. Pig parties for 2, that is.
Hey, Rembrandt, we got something for you.
Aha! You brought the money you owe me.
Hello, we brought your pet food.
Get this chicken feet out of here and hit me with some real dough.
I like that their tails go out of their pants.
Yeah.
There's a point.
Hey,
Yep.
aren't you supposed to take your clothes off before you use that thing?
They look like critters too now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they're genuinely scary.
Yeah, they are.
Louise.
Hey, what is that?
They look like little lost homeless critters.
They're cute little fellas.
They even call them critters.
Yeah.
Munchies.
Whatever they are, get them out of here.
I'm only familiar with
Sure
Critters
can.
2. I never
Oh
saw the
boy,
first
we got
Critters.
new pets.
Critters one's great.
With quackers.
Random duck.
There's a spot where they're trying to hatch their eggs, I guess.
Oh.
Exterminate.
Oh, they speak English.
Yep.
Where'd that come from?
That kind of sounds like a Piggsburgh Big Adventure story. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
The clowns are dissecting the bike.
Me help you.
Me help you. Critter on a skateboard. Surprising lack of pigs so far.
Right, yeah.
Mostly critters and quackers. Bonk, maybe, for that sound effect?
I mean, can I ask just one general question?
Sure.
Duck-related question here. All ducks in cartoons tend to have the same personality, don't they? Daffy, Donald, they're always just kind of like
Hotheads?
hotheads, hyperactive, loudmouths, right?
Yeah, with speech impediments.
With speech impediments, does that reflect accurately on ducks as a species, would you say?
Seems like a stereotype to me, you know? I
An
don't
awful,
think that's
hurtful
cool.
stereotype.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
I
It's
agree.
not okay.
They seem
Yep.
like they're always just calm in a pond,
Totally.
you know, with their ducklings. I don't know. I think they're unfairly.
They're easily
represented.
fooled by decoys, but yeah, apart from that,
They're stupid, yeah, but
they seem
that's not how
nice.
they're portrayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the pigs in
There you are.
pajamas.
Where's my newspaper?
What took you so long?
Wearing a hat to bed.
Oh, they're weird feet. I didn't
Yeah.
like that.
Wait.
No.
Hoof shoes.
When they
Yeah.
do what they do.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
What are we? No, they have hoof shoes.
Look at
Yeah.
Oh, hoof shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have tails coming out of their pants in the back of the.
Man, you know, someone took the time to think about designing those hoof shoes, and it
Yeah.
was not worth it. Just have them be barefoot, you know?
I'll
for
tip my
pigs.
pig hat to that. Yeah.
They're wearing shoes, or maybe they're slippers.
Ugh.
to bed.
No, I don't like it.
Great Donald move there.
You wake the little darlings.
Can't talk, but the critters can.
Pigs can talk.
Why is this duck here?
think he's
Like, is
jealous
he their
of our new
pet?
pet.
Yeah, he's their pet.
Weird.
Oh, well,
Okay.
they'll get used
Great
to 'em.
question, Caitlin. He's their pet duck.
I guess Mickey has Pluto as
Yeah.
Pluto. Yeah, Pluto's his pet.
Eggs need warmth. Hatch eggs. Soon more like us.
Isn't this far weirder than you can imagine?
Unnecessarily weird.
It didn't seem like they needed to introduce new characters.
We just need pigs in a pig city. That's all
They
we
have
needed.
plenty of characters to work with. They didn't need to introduce a couple more, but I'm glad they did. I actually like this episode so far.
Yeah, I like that how weird it got.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how that all wraps up. Whether they're able to hatch their critter eggs and the quackers will survive. But I pulled some pig-related TV commercials. It's a good batch right after this.
Saturday morning cartoons will be right back.
When the farmer goes in at the end of the day, the pigs get together and they all play pig pong.
You can play it all day.
We had this
Pig
game.
pong.
You did not work like this.
Pig pong. It's
No way
loose,
this
it's
is
fast,
fun.
it's funny,
It
it's
didn't
a hit.
stay
You
out.
just can't get enough of it. Pig pong.
What is it? Just paper ball?
Yeah, it's like light fabric, but then these things
From
blow
Milton
air.
Bradley.
It's not what they call it.
Yeah.
Nick, where do you think your copy of Pig Pong is right now? A landfill, like at the bottom of a landfill, somewhere in.
I would say somebody's basement in southern Wisconsin. It probably ended up
hope
at a
so.
Goodwill, was later picked up, and they forgot about it.
Okay, all right.
It's time. Now time. Time to play Big Fish. Okay, it's our best player against yours. No problem.
Atari presents the wacky new Pigs in Space video game cartridge with Miss Piggy and the Muppet Crew. 3 far-out space adventures in one.
She's great. You guys are in big trouble.
Pigs in Space video game cartridge from Atari.
Rules
Video
is
game
nice.
console sold separately and hooked up by an adult.
Say it. Just say those 3 little words. Raffles have ridges.
Oh, I remember this campaign.
Yeah. Where's the pig coming?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a clerical error and it's funded by this guy.
Ruffles have ridges.
What else could it be?
Ridges make Ruffles potato chips perfect for all your good times.
Ruffles have well, you get the drift.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah, they do.
The music goes zoom zoom, the drummer goes boom boom, and everybody shouts hooray for Valleydale, hooray for Valleydale, hooray for Valleydale, hooray for Valleydale. All hail it Valleydale, come on let's sing it loud, we'll show the world we're proud of Valleydale, and it's the finest you can buy.
A proud tradition of animals cheering on their own.
Until the world singing every bite.
Not a meat eater, but you can't deny this is a catchy song.
Valleydale wieners.
I don't know, maybe they are proud that they make such delicious meat.
Yeah.
The music goes zoom zoom, the drummer goes boom boom, and everybody shouts hooray for Valleydale, hooray for Valleydale, hooray for Valleydale, hooray for Valleydale. All hail it's Valleydale.
That's my kind of animation.
Yeah.
Baby, spare ribs,
Oh,
roast
yeah.
beef, hot links, and more to give. Cube steaks, hot dogs, rib tips, ooh, pork chops, turkey wings, and chicken wings too. Give me a wave if you like catfish. Jump up if it's your favorite dish.
Give me a wave if
Tommy
you like
likes ribs and
catfish.
chicken wings. If you like you, let me hear you scream. Wave for catfish. Scream for ribs. Ooh, and oink.
Yeah.
Moo and Oink is the name of the store?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the mascots. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Cool.
Just generally with meat, as a meat eater, I just don't. I want to be as far removed from the animal as possible. Like I don't want to be reminded of any of that. It's just this thing that I eat.
You don't want to
Don't
think about
remind
the
me.
last sound they made before the
No.
nail gun went into the brain.
No.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
The average North American consumes 5 times more than a Mexican, 10 times more than a Chinese person, and 30 times more than a person from India. We are the most voracious consumers in the world.
I wasn't picking up on the metaphor
world
there.
that could die because of the way we North Americans live. Give it a rest. November 26th is Buy Nothing Day.
God, that was terrifying.
That's a see. That's why I wish George was here because that's a definite deathbed vision. You know.
Oh, totally.
So,
Yeah.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
But effective, I thought. I like that little pig puppet.
I mean, it didn't work,
Part
but
of North America.
yeah.
Still as consumery as ever.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to the show.
Now back to Saturday morning cartoons.
So tell me
me about these cute little creatures you found.
Better than that, we'll show them to you.
Let's say home of the corn cob pizza.
Yeah, can't be pepperoni. So
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, so they like, I guess pigs eat corn cobs, right? Like that's part
Exactly,
of the
Nick. Exactly. You picked up on it.
That, we'll show them to you.
Why did you bring those things in here?
But we don't want to let them out of our sight. They're going to make Portly and me rich and famous.
Yeah, we're gonna take them to the zoo and find out what they are. We're gonna find out all about you fellas, what you like to eat, where you come from.
Just truly insane.
Yeah, what'd you do to get them so angry?
Me?
This is like out of the Critters movie.
Oh my God!
Gremlin. Yeah, drill. They're in mortal danger.
I like that, like, pitchforks are available, drills are available.
Inside the pizza shop.
Yeah.
Out of here!
Pizza cutter makes sense.
Oh, I like the idea of a deadly pizza cutter. I
Yeah.
like that
What would
idea.
it cost to make you
Use
go
that in a
away?
horror
That's what I thought.
Whip?
Oh, yeah, it's a whip.
Hey, where'd they go?
There's the saying about it's like putting lipstick on a pig. They probably could have put lipsticks on these lady pigs.
You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would
They
be
didn't.
clever.
They showed
Yeah.
restraint.
Where'd they go?
Looks like they took off. Gee, our cute little creatures sure have bad tempers.
Yeah, what could have gotten into them? They didn't even eat the food here.
They acted like pint-sized monsters from the Forbidden Zone. I wonder what they're up to.
They acted like pint-sized monsters.
Monsters from the Forbidden Zone. That was took 3 people to write that.
We're in luck. The door's open. Why don't we just
Go in.
Oh
No, so it's just like Gremlins.
Just like Gremlins,
Yeah.
Hey, look! Cute little baby monster tracks.
They've got to be somewhere in the hotel.
Kind of the
Come
Art
on.
Carney character there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's split up and get them.
So now they're in a mall.
Jackal pig.
Yeah, it's a little Easter egg throw.
Yeah, something to watch out for.
Do they make puns with bacon or like pork or ham or anything, or is it always just like pig is the word?
You know, I haven't seen any pig product, pig meat references yet. But I'll keep an eye out.
Come on, Dottie. What's this room for? Who cares as long as we nail those awful monsters?
Boy, I could sure use a shower.
This is straight out of like Porky.
Oh, Porky's. Maybe they did this self-referentially.
Oh, could
Porky's
be.
reference.
So these girls are about to see naked male pigs. take showers?
And
Wow.
I believe pigs have corkscrew penises.
Oh
too.
no!
Did they show it, Nick? Or did
They
you edit
do,
it
yeah.
out? You edited it out though, right?
No, you'll see it.
Okay.
And also, they are known to have 8-hour orgasms, which you'll also see in this. So,
Of course you know that.
Big facts for you.
And look for those monsters. We don't have to wait. They're in here with us.
8-hour or for real?
That's one of those pig fun facts that I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. But
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard that.
There's the
Fascinating.
corkscrew thing, and then
I
that's
thought the corkscrew thing was for cats. I didn't know for pigs too. But-
I'm pretty sure. I might have dreamed it, but
We're gonna find
Saturday
out.
Morning Cartoons is your source for half-remembered pig facts.
Pig anatomy.
2 back later.
See, but like the 8-hour just circling back to the 8-hour orgasm.
What does that look like? Yeah.
That was my first question. My second question is: it just seems like Mother Nature. It seems like a bad move on Mother Nature's part because their guard is down, and they're not a fast animal. They're easy to catch. They're easy to kill. It seems like they should have 8-second orgasms at best.
Well, I think Mother Nature gave them a gift. They should enjoy it.
Maybe that's the balance. It's like you get an 8-hour orgasm, but then you also
Everyone wants to eat.
everyone wants to eat you.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's all making sense.
Here's where they see the corkscrew dongs.
They ran into the shower room. Now what? We can't let them get away. Come on. Maybe nobody will notice us.
Oh,
I think they
you can
noticed.
see behind the towel.
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a couple of monsters?
I'm portly, you wigged out wacko. Oh, no!
Wigged out wacko.
Destroy duck.
Physics checks out.
What is he doing?
They found out that there's a magic spell where if you put feathers on them, they return to their home or something like that.
Okay.
I must have missed that part. Okay.
You didn't miss it. I just cut that out because it was a really boring.
Seems like
scene.
important information.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want the 5-minute scene where they go talk to the witch doctor, sure, I'll put that back in. But
Put that up on Patreon.
sure.
It's a good thing that stuff worked.
Big knuckles.
Wait.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be up to our ears in nasty monsters instead of these cute little critters. Here you go, ma'am.
See, now they're more like
Sorry,
Mogwai.
folks, we're all sold out. Are you going to get any more?
No way!
Ruby Spears did it again.
Yep. Okay, I have some updates on pig facts here. So,
Yeah, let's hear it.
all right. So, pigs do have the longest orgasm of mammals, but its orgasm lasts 30 minutes, but it can last up to 90 minutes. So, not 8 hours.
Not 8
yeah,
hours.
but 90 minutes is. And as far as the corkscrew-shaped penises, yes, I was right about that. Good job, brain. My
All
brain
right.
held on to that information. Was like, you're going to need this someday.
The tail and the penis, both sides.
Oh,
Fascinating.
Both are curly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What if you get them confused? You know, that could cause some problems. This is
Did
so-
lady
more
pigs
information than I needed.
Do lady pigs have like reverse corkscrews?
I wonder. I also bet the
Yeah.
orgasm thing is specifically about male pigs, and that there's not been enough research into the female pig orgasm.
It's more
if
elusive.
I have to
I
guess.
think. Yeah, probably.
Well, I just typed in what are pig vaginas like in my Google browser. So,
And it came up with the same search.
here
You're
we
in
go.
incognito mode.
No, I didn't. I'm going to get so many advertisements for pig vaginas now. Similar to human vagina in structure. There you go.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Wow,
So I guess they
okay.
just accommodate the corkscrew. Almost like there's no reason for pig wieners to be corkscrew shaped, but
Mother
All right.
Nature is just having some fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
So weirdly, even though Pigsburgh Pigs was only 13 episodes and was canceled, they did have Happy Meal toys. The big dog, McDonald's, incorporated these in 1990. You got the Wolf Boys, you got the Pig Brothers, driving cars, and my guess is this is one of the least popular Happy Meal toys around. So that made me think, what other cartoons have we watched and know about had tie-ins that maybe we know, maybe we don't know about? So I'm going to play a game called Tie-In or Lyin. Very simple. I will show you a cartoon. You tell me if it had a fast food toy tie-in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Most of these, we'll start off with ones we've watched. Alf Tales. We watched with one of the writers of Alf Tales. Did they have a Happy Meal or a kids meal tie-in of any sort?
I'm going to guess yes. I think Alf was popular enough to get that.
What do you think, Caitlin?
I'm going to say no, only because I feel like it was a slightly older audience than children that watched Alf, but I could be wrong about that.
All right. Alf Tales. There's also Alf the Animated Series. Did have tie-ins. They were from Burger King. This is where Alf was various members of characters in history, like Cyrano and the Genie and Little Red Riding Elf and things like that. So
Do you have all of them?
I do. They've been sent to me over the years when we started the Alf show. So
Mhm.
yes.
What's the top middle one? Who is that?
Da Vinci, I believe, painting the ceiling. I can't remember, but
looks like Mario.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, that one
should
was
have had
a
a
yes.
Jesus on the cross.
Joe, that missed opportunity. Yeah. We haven't watched this one because I think it's copyrighted. It would get taken down. But the Beetlejuice cartoon, which I loved, did it have tie-in toys?
Absolutely.
Fast food.
100% yes.
Caitlin?
I'll say no because someone has to answer the other answer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but yes, it
course.
did indeed. Also from Burger King. These were cheap toys though, like the elf toys and these ones, they just were hollow, made of like rubber or like rubbery plastic with just a hole on the bottom. So they didn't do anything.
Lame.
At least the McDonald's toys had a little bit more articulation. Now, what about this one? This is one of George's least favorite cartoons. Punky Brewster with Glomer there. Did it have a fast food tie-in toy?
I'm going to go ahead and say that I also wasn't a fan of this one either. So, as well as George. Yeah.
Wow. You disagree.
Caitlin, you go first so I can disagree with you.
Oh, thank you. I will say no, that it did not.
I want to say no. I think that's a big old no. I'm gonna go no too.
Okay. All right. You are both correct. Although no fast food toys, but they did have what looks like a fast food toy. You have Billy Brendan the dog, and then Glomer there, little PVC figures that you could get at Toys R Us.
Cool.
And I also found out there's a prototype from Galoob for a Glomer plush doll.
Aww.
That I don't think I've never seen, one in person. So I think this never made it past the prototype stage, but
too bad.
Maybe 2025 is the year.
Okay.
For the Glomer Renaissance. Life with Louie. We watched this with you, Caitlin, based on the depressing home life of Louis Anderson as a kid. Did it have equally depressing tie-in toys?
I'm going to say no. I wish it did. I hope it does, but I'm going to say no.
Yes. I'll go yes on that. I could see that being a toy. I could see him being a toy.
It was. Yes.
No.
Believe it or not. Yeah, this was Jack in the Box and Hardee's had figures of the dad but here's my favorite one. I want to actually track this one down. Look at this toy.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
It kind of looks like a young Nick Pruitt, doesn't it? About that age.
Doesn't it pull my brown shorts up high and yeah.
It's like 80% fupa right there, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of want one of those. I think that'd be a fun toy.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box. Stone Protectors. We watched this with a troll expert.
I don't remember watching this one at all.
Stone Protectors they were like Ninja Turtle trolls when the troll craze of the 90s came. And they were made to sell toys, like, big action figures with these stone trolls. But did they have a fast food tie-in?
Caitlin, you go.
I'm going to say no again.
See, I'm going yes, and by the way, I'm betting 1,000. I'm a prodigy at this game. I'm going to say yes. It seems like it lends itself well.
They did. They had smaller versions. Collect all 7. Guess which fast food chain?
Wendy's.
Nope. Caitlin.
Burger King.
Nope.
You can't guess twice. I'm guessing Burger King.
You already said no to that.
I
guessed for George.
I want the T-shirt mail-in for $5.99. It looks like a troll playing a keyboard.
Oh yeah,
that has to exist somewhere.
Next to your pig pong.
I'll give you a hint. Fish.
Oh, Long John Silver's?
Yes, this is a Long John Silver's.
LJS.
I didn't even know they had Happy Meals.
Me either.
Or kids meals or whatever.
Yeah, they must have tried to get into the game in the 90s.
Wow.
Hammerman. We watched this with Roy Miles. Did Hammerman have a fast food tie-in toy?
Batting 1,000 still. I'm going to say yes. I feel like this MC Hammer was at peak popularity at this point. I feel like it's cartoony, lends itself well to figures. Yes, absolutely. And I'm going to go out and go ahead and say Burger King did it.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to say
Ruth calling
no.
a shot. You're going to say no. Joe is mostly right. They did have tie-in toys, sponges, soap, toothbrush, and toothpaste available at I would say a 3rd-tier fast food chain.
How dare you? Really?
Open late.
Oh.
White Castle?
Yeah.
White Castle. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
White Castle rules. I love White Castle.
They provided toothbrushes to their
Yeah, they provided toothbrush to wash down the onion sliders, I guess. Help get
What's
that.
the bottom right? Is that soap?
Yeah, that's soap. Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio is the home of White Castle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the
Oh.
HQ is here. Yep.
Is the very first one ever there in Columbus?
Yeah.
Oh.
And in fact, there's like a whole
right?
there's like a mini museum dedicated to White Castle inside of the Ohio History Center. Anyway,
Wow.
yeah.
Is it interesting?
Yeah, sure. It's great.
Sorry for calling it second tier. I didn't mean to
You
infer
called it
anything
third
about-
tier.
I know.
Third tier, yeah. Okay, last one, and this isn't a Saturday morning cartoon, but was for me a forgettable cartoon that I wondered if they had Happy Meal or other fast food tie-ins. Oh, there's the toothpaste, by the way.
Oof, God.
I think after the episode, Roy tracked down this on eBay and bought some Hammerman toothpaste.
Wow.
But Shark Tale, has anyone seen this? It's like a disturbing Will Smith caricature on a fish, and yeah.
No, but this is a movie.
This
Or
is a
show?
movie.
Okay.
Forgettable movie. Did it break through though to have a fast food toy?
Whew. All right. This is for all
This would be to remain perfect. Yeah.
Wow. Perfect game. Bottom of the ninth. Nobody on. 0-2 count. I think if you're ending with this one, and this is out of left field, I'm going to say it's a no. I'm going to say no.
Caitlin, what do you think?
I'm going to say no as well.
Okay. You're both wrong. Joe broke a streak. There was toys by Burger King.
Huh.
And I only bring it up because on closer inspection, this toy from, I don't know, this one, the jellyfish.
Wow.
Just for sale at a kid's meal at Burger King.
Whoa.
But,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Yeah.
Well, you came close. That was dramatic ending.
God damn it! I'm gonna
tie-in.
lose. I'm gonna lose sleep tonight.
Lion.
I should have said yes and called my shot and said Burger King.
By the way, there were all yeses except for Punky Brewster. There were many
I
tie-ins.
think that threw me off. I was expecting a few more no's in there.
I was
but yeah,
trying
impressive.
I was trying to throw people off. Yeah.
Right.
So
You did.
yeah. So that's Lion or tie-in. That's Pigsburgh Pigs.
Yep.
A forgettable cartoon, I think, to start off, but more to come.
I
More to
didn't
come.
hate it. I like the critters. If the critters are in every single episode, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. I'd probably watch more. Yeah.
Some pig puns, some monsters. Yeah. It was okay. It was fine.
What do we do now about learning stuff without George here? Did anybody learn anything?
I didn't learn a whoop-de-doo.
Well, you learned about the corkscrew.
Oh, that is true.
Genitalia.
And the longest orgasm of any mammal.
And the female pigs have human-like
vaginas.
Yeah, that's it. All right,
I learned a little
bye,
something.
everybody.
I don't know if it'll live up to George levels, but
Okay. What are we?
it already isn't. In fact,
Okay.
I just wanted to get Caitlin's expression when I said that. Though at first glance, pigs may be stereotyped as dirty and uncivilized. In reality, pigs have been shown to be meticulously clean, highly intelligent, and have human-like vaginas. In Chinese culture, pigs are symbols of prosperity. People born in the year of the pig are considered to be fortunate. The Pink Floyd song Pigs on the album Animals, pigs represent the ruling class. It was a takedown of Margaret Thatcher and trying to keep the working class down to maintain power. And in the 2022 documentary Gunda, we see a wordless portrait of a mother pig who is nurturing, intelligent, and ultimately heartbroken over the loss of her offspring. And it showed pigs to be complex animals capable of human-like emotion. And I think one of the more famous examples is George Orwell's Animal Farm, where pigs represent Bolsheviks and intelligentsia who create a formal school of thought based on the utopian ideals of communism. And in Pigsburgh Pigs, of course, the pigs wear clothes and fight monsters from the Forbidden Zone. So the next time you call a pig dirty or take a bite of a pork chop you bought from Moo and Oink, think about the mighty pig. Think about the Bacon brothers, Bo and Portly Bacon from Pigsburgh Pigs. Think about their stuffy nemesis, Rembrandt Proud Pork. And if your mind wanders, go ahead and think about Quackers, their pet duck. Because with a little bit of compassion, pigs won't just fly, they'll soar And that's why I always say, the more you battle is twice the knowing.
Okay.
Wow. George has been usurped.
I tried to channel
Done.
George by including a reference to a George Orwell, but you just can't. You know,
You did a great
George would
job.
have gone far.
It sounded very George-like. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have just a real quick pig story.
Yeah.
It was on New Year's Eve, and my downstairs neighbor. I'm like I'm in Chicago. Like I'm not in the suburbs, and he texted me. He goes, "Do you have any idea why all these pigs are running around the yard?" And I was like, "What?" And I immediately ran to the window, and I was like, "What is it like a prank? Did somebody?" And I was like, I texted him. I was like, "I don't see any pigs." He's like, "I mean cops." I was like, "Oh, I barely know this guy."
Yeah.
Casually said, "No, there's any pigs." There's like a cop outside, and I was like, "Oh, you just refer to them as pigs." Just okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Cops not real popular in Chicago, I don't think.
No,
So,
I don't think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Well, you can take the boy out of Wisconsin, but you can't take Wisconsin out of the boy. I think that's my lesson there.
Yeah, I was excited to see pigs running around the
Sounds
yeah.
like it.
yeah.
That's very
Caitlin, what's coming up at Billy Ireland? Anything new going on?
Yeah, we have a big event happening on Saturday, March 1st, celebrating the centennial of the New Yorker magazine.
Oh.
And we're going to have current New Yorker cartoonist Harry Bliss, who collaborates a lot with Steve Martin. He's
Yeah, I
the
got that
cartoonist that
book.
writes Steve's jokes.
Yeah.
And I just said Steve, like he writes Steve's jokes.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Emily Flake, also an amazing New Yorker cartoonist. They'll be out in Columbus, and we'll have a big party and reception and program, and it'll be a lot of fun, totally free and open to the public. So
Cool.
March 1st. Okay. Well, who knows what's on deck for the next Saturday, but we'll see you in a couple weeks with more forgettable cartoons. And until then, happy Shaturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday, everybody.